Hey everybody, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. Today in this episode, guys, since it's Halloween season, that's actually why I did my ranking of all three It movies 2 days ago. And so I know I've seen all the Chucky movies. So today in this video, guys, I'm going to be ranking the Chucky movies, as a matter of fact, and giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on them and where they rank individually. So now, there are some other horror franchises that I'm trying to finish up right now, because as of right now, I'm trying to finish the Friday the 13th movies, the Halloween, and also the Hellraiser movies, so I can also rank those in future videos. But once I watch them all, I'll let you know, and then I'll do a ranking of all of them. And same thing with Saw. After I watch Saw X, I will be ranking all the Saw movies. I decided not to go to the theater to see Saw X, but I'm gonna watch that one at home, and then when Saw X comes in, and then after I watch Saw X, I will give you guys my thoughts on Saw X and if I'm gonna continue watching this franchise, as a matter of fact, and then I'll rank the Saw movies. But as of right now, we just have the It ranking and the Chucky movies to rank, as a matter of fact. So yeah, guys, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff and video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, be sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up, leave a like and a comment, and be sure you hit that red subscribe button. But most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe right after this video, guys. But then ain't further ado, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started. Alright, so my list is going to be completely different for all you Chucky fans out there, because I will say right off the bat, the bottom two for most people are always Seed of Chucky and Child's Play 3. And unfortunately, I am not one of those people. I am going to get harassed in the comments, but don't hate me. These are just my opinions. But share your ranking down below in the comment section. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, though. Alright. So, at the very bottom of my list is Curse of Chucky. So now I know a lot of you Chucky fans really like this one for some reason, but for me personally, I have never been a fan of this one, as a matter of fact. But my issue with this one is that it doesn't pick up where Seed of Chucky ended, because Chucky didn't get his soul transferred into a human body, but Glenn and Tiffany Valentine did. And so for me personally, this one should have been different, because this shouldn't have been like a part 3 to Bride and Seed of Chucky, and they could have easily made this like a trilogy, as a matter of fact, and like they did with the first 3 Child's Plays. But then they decided to go somewhere different, and I was incredibly disappointed with this one. Now for me personally, this was one that this movie didn't needed to exist. They needed to do something else with this movie, and us introducing to Charles Relay's family was not something we needed to know, because every one of these movies is focused on the doll. And the reason why the doll is possessed is because Charles Lee Ray, has a soul into a good guy doll and whatnot. And so yeah, this movie is just terrible in my opinion. And this movie is just terrible in my opinion, and they should have done something else with this movie, and this is just, and that is just me, as a matter of fact. So yeah. But coming in at number 7 is one that's just on the borderlines with this one, and that is Cult of Chucky. And seeing Andy Barclay return was probably the best part about this movie, in my opinion. And in my opinion, they should have they should have done this one differently as well, because Nika is trapped in that room because she thinks she's crazy, as a matter of fact. But my issue with that is that this is the 7th installment to the Chucky franchise, and there's been several reports about a good guy doll killing people. And then at the end of Curse of Chucky, it was reported by Nika. And they still think the people are crazy. And this movie has been going on, and this stuff has been going on since Child's Play 1. And nobody still believes that Chucky is still going around killing people, as a matter of fact. But then Andy Barclay, towards the end of the movie, he also gets put in the same room with Nika, and then they still don't believe him either that Chucky is going through. They just think he's crazy, he's drunk, and whatnot, and there's just... It's just not... This movie is just the most forgettable of the bunch. And Jennifer Tilly comes in little glimpse of the movie in between, but then she's in a much more closer look up at the end of this movie. But before that happens, Chucky transfers his soul into Nika's body. And there is Jennifer Tilly with Timothy's soul still in her body. And then they kiss, and they're reunited in an awkward way because for one, they still don't have Glenn, and two, the last time they saw each other, they were mad at each other, and Glenn had to kill Chucky because he was doing bad things. And so they're just reunited once again with no problems, and that's how it shouldn't have been. And like I said, Curse of Chucky should have been different. Like, Curse of Chucky shouldn't have been called Revenge of Chucky, so Chucky could go get his revenge on Timothy and Glenn for leaving him in the dust, because he didn't get his soul transferred into a human body. That is what Curse of Chucky shouldn't have been. But this movie shouldn't have also been... If they did Curse of Chucky just like that, then I would probably appreciate this movie so much more, because yeah, unfortunately, Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky, these two movies, these two Chucky movies just don't do anything for me. I just think these two are flat out terrible. But let's move on to the number 6 spot. So now we're going into the Chucky movies that I don't mind watching at all. But at number 6, a lot of you guys are gonna disagree with my opinion on this one. But in sixth place, I actually put Child's Play 2. So now I know a lot of you guys love Child's Play 2, and you grew up with this movie as the first one, as the very first Child's Play before this one, as a matter of fact. But for me personally, this one has always been the weakest Chucky movie to me because I get it. And Andy Barclay, his mom is being killed, is being held somewhere because they think she's crazy because of Chucky, as a matter of fact. And then he goes and sees his foster parents and meets up with Kyle, which is that girl that he spends time with, as a matter of fact. And so for me, just in my opinion, the plot for this movie isn't the most well thought out story. I like how they make it look like it's a part 2 to the very first Child's Play, but unfortunately, for me personally, this movie hasn't really this movie has never done a whole lot for me, but I still get some enjoyment out of it. Just for me, this is probably the weakest Child's Play movie for me. But coming in at number 5, bringing us into the top 5, is going to be Child's Play 3. So now I know a lot of you guys have this one near the bottom of the list because a lot of you say it takes the story from the first 2 Child's Play movies and then they're combined into Child's Play 3 to make one movie, as a matter of fact. But to be completely honest, I don't think it really carries. I don't think it really has the same plot line as the first 2 Child's Plays, because we got Andy Barclay all grown up. He's in military school, and then we have Chucky coming in again after Andy Barclay is all grown up, as a matter of fact. And I kind of like the whole concept of Andy Barclay being grown up in the 3rd Child's Play movie because it makes me think. I don't know what to say about this one, but I enjoy Child's Play 3 for what it is. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that don't like this one as much, as a matter of fact, but I enjoy it for what it is, and this one is a little bit different compared to Child's Play 1 and 2, and I think that's what makes this movie intriguing for me, is that it's a little bit of a different storyline for me, and it's a little bit different from the other 2 movies, as a matter of fact. Coming in at number 4 is going to be the Child's Play remake. And, excuse me. So now I know a lot of you guys enjoyed this movie. Some of you guys didn't like it, and then there was just some other people that were in between about it, as a matter of fact. But I enjoyed this movie for what it is. I kind of wish we actually got like an actual eighth movie to the Child's Play franchise, because they needed to bring Glenn back and they needed to bring Jennifer Tilly back. They needed to bring Tiffany Valentine back in a realistic way, but I was actually fine with them making a remake, because for me they didn't do Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky the way that I wanted them to do, as a matter of fact, and so I was completely disappointed by them. But this Child's Play remake was so much different. This one was so much different for me, because I liked the whole concept where they turn Chucky into a robotic talking doll, as a matter of fact, and so I liked that, and the way that he actually gets around is so much more different than the other ways that he gets around. Like, since he's a robotic doll, he has different clever ways to get around. Like he killed a lady in a car, and nobody was driving the car. He was controlling it, and then she died, as a matter of fact. So the way that some of the stuff that he did happened turned out really good and really clever, in my opinion, as a matter of fact. And so yeah, I had a lot of enjoyment out of this movie, and I think they saved it, because the Child's Play remake really did it for me, as a matter of fact, to be completely honest. And to be real honest, this one has a bigger, higher rating for me than some of the other Chucky movies, for sure. Real quick before I give you my top 3, guys, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that really helps out the channel greatly, and your support goes a long way when you do that, as a matter of fact. And be sure to share your ranking down below of all the Chucky movies, as a matter of fact. Again, my list is not the right list. It's just my list, and I would love to see your list as well. But with that said, let's continue with the top 3. At the number 3 spot is going to be the original Child's Play. So now, so yes, definitely in my opinion, before we've gotten the 4th and the 5th installment for the Chucky movies. As a matter of fact, this has out of the first 3 Child's Play movies, that's what I shouldn't have said. The very first Child's Play movie has always was the best one out of all the first 3, because yeah, a lot of people grew up with this movie and have a lot of nostalgia for it. And I didn't grow up with the Chucky movies, but I still think that that the way that they started off the Chucky movies was really good, and this movie was groundbreaking. The way that they did everything in this movie, phenomenal. Because I will say for a fact, this is one of the Chucky movies. Like, if I was on a Chucky trend for like a month, this would be like this would be in my top 3 of these movies that I would watch on repeat over and over and over again, as a matter of fact, because I enjoyed this movie for what it was, even though even for my first time watching it, and I didn't really grew up with the Chucky movies, as a matter of fact, but I enjoyed the first Child's Play. I thought it was a great movie, as a matter of fact. But my runner-up, I know this is an unpopular opinion, and I know almost all of you guys hate this movie, but my runner-up for me is going to be Seed of Chucky. So now, I know a lot of you guys hate this movie because you don't like the ridiculous humor in it at all, and you didn't think giving Chucky a son was that good, and him going back and forth as Glenn and Glenda, as a matter of fact. But to be completely honest, I enjoyed this movie, and the whole premise of this one was really intriguing to me because in my opinion this was a part two to Bride of Chucky, like I mentioned earlier. Like I said, when they did Curse of Chucky, they should have made this one. They should have made the next three movies a trilogy, like they did with the first three Child's Play movies. And the reason why I consider this a part two to Bride of Chucky is because if you guys remembered how Bride of Chucky ended, right before Tiffany Valentine dies, she's giving birth to a baby boy. And that baby boy was Glenn/Glenda, and he showed up in Seed of Chucky. And so yeah, I just like the whole premise that now that they have a son, they have to try to do the good things, but then they don't end up doing good things. They killed people. They still do the same stuff that they've been doing for the first four movies, as a matter of fact. But to be completely honest, I did think that this movie was really funny and intriguing, as a matter of fact. So I know a lot of you guys really hate this movie, but my feelings are hurt because when it comes to Chucky, because I enjoyed this movie a lot, and I feel like there's nobody else out there besides me that really likes Seed of Chucky, and I just enjoy this movie for what it is, and I just like the whole ridiculous concept of this one, as a matter of fact. But coming in at number one for me has got to be Bride of Chucky. So now, out of every Chucky movie, this is the one that I had the most fun with, as a matter of fact. The first time that we see Tiffany Valentine and all the goofiness between Tiffany Valentine and Chucky, that is what makes this movie good for me. And this is why, because like I said, I like ridiculous humor, and for me, Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky are in that category of ridiculous style of humor. And just like the whole, and I just like the whole concept of them moving away from Andy Barclay for the first time. I really like the whole concept of that as well. And just this movie in general really pretty much does everything for me, as a matter of fact. And like I just said, this is the one, every time that I rewatch the Chucky movies, this is the one that I always get the most enjoyment out of, because of the commentary between Tiffany Valentine and Chucky. And same thing, and that happens with the two of them again, and Seed of Chucky with Glenn. And so yeah, these two movies just really is just what makes me entertained by this franchise, and why I think these movies are intriguing and funny, and I just think, that's why Bride of Chucky is my favorite, and Seed of Chucky is my second favorite, because these two movies combined together is what makes this franchise intriguing and funny for me, and I always get enjoyment out of the Chucky franchise because of these two movies, as a matter of fact. So that's why it comes in at number one. Phew! Alright, guys. So, that was my ranking of all of the Chucky movies, as a matter of fact. Like I said, be sure to share your ranking down below in the comment section, as a matter of fact. My list is not the right list, it's just my list, and I would love to see your list as well, as a matter of fact, guys. So yeah, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that'd really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do video games, Lego related stuff, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up, leave a like and a comment, and be sure you hit that red subscribe button. But most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe after this video, guys. But without any further ado, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go bring you back to more videos, because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact, guys. And with that said, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe. And I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!